Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hand of Fate 2. I'm Nye. I'm not dead. Or dying, thankfully. We got some work we gotta do, and then we gotta beat the game. So, first thing we need to check, to see, what do I need to do for Questing Mace 10? Defeat an Ogre. Okay, well that's really easy, so we're gonna go do that first. Ogre's easiest to fight on the star. Let's go do that real quick. Questing Mace. We'll go do this real quick. We get the Blood Crescent. Also, hi, hello, I'm back. Yeah, I had a very, very bad week last week. And this week's not starting off that good either. You guys already know that I work retail. So, Christmas Eve, Sunday, I started getting a fairly unpleasant cold. And, it was just, in general, not good.
I hope you have learned to be there.
Was just having trouble in general. So, yes, the first run. So I had a pretty bad cold, but I'm like, okay, you know, I'll suffer through it, I'll grin and bear, it'll be fine. Christmas Day, I almost lose my voice just because I'm just having trouble in general. It was just, again, not a good day. So I almost lose my voice. The day after Christmas, so Boxing Day, is still not good. Hello, everybody. Hello, RFS. So Boxing Day, I'm still not doing well. And it's, you know, it's going downhill, but I somehow suffer through Boxing Day. Wednesday, the day after, I open, and I'm not having it. I'm sick, I'm not feeling well. Luckily, I get to go home just a little bit early. And, I'm on the right challenge, right? Like, I'm on the right challenge. I'm pretty sure I'm on the right challenge. We get to fight ogres in this one, right? Find out. So, Thursday's my day off. And I'm like, I can't breathe. I'm coughing all the time. I have a headache. I'm coughing so bad. I'm not sleeping well. I was like, this is just terrible. And so, at about 3 p.m. on Thursday, I'm just like, okay, you know what? I can't go to work tomorrow. I'm actually going to, I'm actually going to call off. And I almost never call off ahead of time for sick. Like, I have a migraine and it's a short-term notice thing. I almost never call off ahead of time. But I called off. I told my boss, look, I can't come in. And then I coughed so hard I threw up. So, pretty good reason to call in, right? So it's a good thing, too, because Friday... So remember, all this nonsense started freaking Sunday. Friday, the cold goes away because it turns into a sinus infection. So it's just in my sinuses. And it gets worse because the pressure is so bad I can't open my eyes. Like, it was so bad I could not keep my eyes open. For those of you who are either light sensitive or get migraines, as if I was looking at a bright light constantly. Just could not keep my eyes open. So Friday I was in bed for something to the tune of 21 hours. Between sleeping and then just lying in bed with my, with a sleep mask on. So generally bad. Saturday I tried to call in, was not able to because no one could cover me, so feeling that bad. Thankfully, I could open my eyes, which is important. But thankfully, wasn't that bad, but I still had to go in for a couple hours, and then thankfully I had New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off, which was also important because I needed that to get better. So I'm still feeling a little bit sick. You can probably hear my voice just a little bit, but I can actually do things. And that is why Hand of Fate was late. And now you know the secret. And now you know the rest of the episode. Someone to keep me company. I cuddled with my dog for a very long time. And then reread the Dresden Files as I prepare for the next book. So that is why you guys didn't hear from me. So that is one reason why I am miserable today. Just because I am just not, I have no idea what Brigand Shield, sure. I'm not even paying attention to this. Like, this was normally I don't call off work. I call off work in generally 2 situations. The first major situation that I call off is going to be, if I have a migraine, because if I have a migraine, it is literally debilitating. Like, I can't, I'm light sensitive, I can't do anything. It's just I'm done for a while. So that's me with having a migraine.
Excellent. A wise decision.
So I don't go in if I have migraine, and then this was literally like I couldn't speak. I was having trouble breathing. There were guests who were making comments on. Whoops.
As with many things,
there were guests who were making comments on the fact that I was still at work in the condition I was in. And when your guests are telling you, you know, hey, you should maybe not be at work, it's like, okay, I should not be at work. So it was unpleasant. So that was my last week. So if you guys were curious, that is why you've been getting a lot of interludes and an incremental. Keep in mind, Space Plan was fun. There was some stuff there. Hey, I got food. I'll also actually be able to stay alive. That's pretty much what it was. Like, it did have that feel of like, you know, are you sure you should be here? It was mildly unpleasant. So, I mean, you know what? You're right. That is something the client's right on. It got, so shit got worse today. So, to give some backstory to this. So, back in August, my district manager had me move from my successful store I had worked very hard to make successful. So he moved me there to a higher traffic, higher volume location in the heart of New Orleans, right outside of the French Quarter, and very touristy business. And I kind of knew ahead of time that this location was having trouble. It was not doing very well, not selling very well. So it was kind of a problem. So I already knew this. I already knew this was an issue. So I've been kind of working on that store for a while, and so we're kind of working there, and then freaking like end of November, early December, the retail store that is 2 doors down from my own, the manager comes over and says, "Hey, we're going to be taking over your location, you know, come of the new year. Would you mind if we go look in your back room and just see how big it is so we can kind of plan ahead?" This was, by the way, news to me. I did not know anything about this. I knew that my lease was going to be up really soon, but that was kind of all I knew. So I talked to my boss. I'm like, "Hey, are they taking over?" He's like, "No, I don't think we're taking over." It's like, okay, cool. So they come in multiple more times, same story. You know, "Hey, we're going to be taking over soon. Can we check something real quick for when we set up?" And generally, I'm like, okay, cool. Let me just not piss off the neighbors. Got no idea what's going on. And I knew the lease was going to be up in January, but I kind of figured they renew because this is kind of a big location. It's, you know, it's a huge location. Tourists are in here all the time, so on and so forth. So I'm freaking dealing with this kind of constantly. There's the realtors coming in with people where they're checking stuff in the architecture, and I'm pretty sure they're trying to fix stuff because there was a huge water leak and a flood. They're trying to figure out how to fix things. You know, we weren't sure what was going on, but we were reasonably sure that we would know ahead of time if something happened. And at the same time, there's been some issues in the store that I've been in communication with my boss with that I can't talk about. But, so I've been kind of in constant communication with him, talking to him. We've been just generally having conversations and so on and so forth. So I get a phone call from him today. Or, sorry, I'm told I need to call him. Sorry, not quite right. I was told I needed to call him. So I said, you know, okay. So I called him, and he says, "Hey, I've got some news for you." And I'm figuring it's about one of the big things that I can't talk about, right? And so my boss says, "You probably should sit down for this." I'm like, "Okay, great." So my boss tells me, "Hey, so we have to close your store." I'm like, okay. I kind of figured this was coming. Like, you know, when people tell you that, "Hey, we're taking over your location," that's not a "we're thinking we are," it's "we already have this information from the guy making the decisions. We're taking over the store." And my understanding is there's been some issues with the landlord. The landlord does not like us. Fine. So there was already some issues going on. So, you know, kind of figuring apparently the landlord was trying to charge us like $3,000 extra per month or something stupid like that. I don't understand. But, you know, big issue. So he's like, okay, so, okay, when are we closing? You're closing in 3 weeks. I'm like, wait, that's a lot faster than we almost ever close a store. Because I've dealt with closing stores before. I haven't done them personally, but I've seen the time frames. The time frames are usually a month and a half ahead of time we learn about it. It's like, no, you're today's the 2nd. No, you're closing on the 21st. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, and you have to be out by the 27th. So, you know, now I know, right? So I said, okay, so what's the plan? He goes, well, the problem is that another store is also closing. And I'm like, okay, it's my old store, because and he couldn't confirm it for me at the time. But I kind of knew it was my old store, because my old store was a very, very small location that just so happened to be right next to another location, within half a mile of another location. So, so the end result and the problem here is that we end up learning that, there kind of isn't another location for me. There's no place for me to move to at all. Which is, as you might expect, kind of a big problem. Not only is there no other store manager location, there is no assistant manager location for me to move to. I just don't have any place to move to. So what this means is that I am 4 weeks away from losing the job I have had for the past 9 years. So we don't know what's going to happen yet. But this kind of scares me. Like, this has been a long-term job for me. I was intending to make it potentially a career. You know, it's been the one major job I've had. So, you know, I'm about to lose it. If I lose it, there will be severance pay, so I'll be okay for a little while. But, you know, it has been, you know, I have a car note that I'm paying on. I have rent, utilities, and all the other things. So, today has been, kind of a terrifying day. I mean, there are ways to help me, but there's only... Hey, fella. There's only so many ways that they can help, you know? Like, if there's no position available, there's no position. You know, I could potentially look into, you know, moving to another place, but, kind of the issue with that is that I'm in a lease with family. I'm in a lease with my mom. She can't pay for the entire lease by herself. We're in the lease until at least next August. So there really isn't, like, a place I can go. So that really isn't an option. And if there's no other position, especially when they're closing 2 stores, there's no other position. What I kind of thought was going to happen was that my assumption was that they were going to close this store sometime in the near future after the fiscal year ended, just kind of based on the concept this store is just not profitable or something like that, or that there's going to be high rent. But I thought there was going to be another store. Like, I thought they were going to open... There's some underserviced areas of the city, so my thought was that they were going to go and open another store, and then either I would get one of those stores, or one of the more experienced managers would open the store and I'd take their spot. I thought there was going to be something like that. So this kind of has left me in this big lurch where I'm actually kind of frightened. Not only do I have bills, but I have not a terrible amount of money on it, but I have a credit card that has, you know, whoops, I should probably not have done that. Yep, I just killed myself. Whoops. Gotta restart. What's the other one that has ogres? It's not the star. It's the... I don't know. What's the other one that has ogres on it? I'm thinking. Because the star didn't show up as early as I wanted it to. I didn't think I'd have to get to the 2nd floor for that. So, right now, I'm waiting about... It's not justice. Temperance? No, that's food shortage. Strength, you don't fight until the very end. It's the sun? No, it's not the sun. It's not the... Is it the moon? No, it's not the moon. I could do Thomas the Ogre. I could. That is an option. It wasn't the tower. Death. Can't remember. Maybe... I thought there was one before the star that had that, like, ogre and bandit thing over and over and over. We could just do it on the magician. We can just make this quick. Go and go to the... so, you know, kind of long story short, the thing that makes this, incredibly frightening, you know, as Redbird said, is there's no security anymore for me, which really sucks because it's no security, but it's not based on anything I did, which that's what kind of sucks about it. This is not me failing something or me screwing up. This is just stupid things happened, and I'm the one that gets to pay the toll, which really sucks.
You do like that one, don't you?
So, oh, there's no supplies on this one. Okay, we can't do that. High Priestess? High Priestess. Okay, we'll do it on High Priestess. We're here. He's already in. Okay, so we'll just throw, Steel Pumpkin. Sure. It's not even the economy. It's, you know, it's just bad rent happened. The dude's an asshole. Everybody knows the dude is an asshole. This is not anything new to anybody who knows this guy. His family is old money. You know, so he has no... Do I hope... No, it wouldn't have been in supplies. Fuck, I gotta forfeit real quick, because I have to go into supplies and fix it. So, you know, what ends up happening now, you know, what kind of is, as I said, very frightening for me, is trying to figure where to go. I haven't made a, I haven't done a resume in 9+ years. I haven't, I've done tons of interviews for people, but I haven't been on the interviewee side in longer than that. Yeah, the last time I went job hunting, I was in Colorado, you know, in a completely different state. So it's this whole thing. And so you combine, if you combine this with, you know, bills to pay and stuff to do, and, you know, kind of that ever-forward march of time that does not wait for any man, it's terrifying. So, yeah, I mean, it's Redbird, that's basically exactly what it is. It's just that thing that happened that I have no control over. And so now we're, you know, now we're in a thing. It's, you know, it's a complete mess, and it, you know, it scares the hell out of me.
Having a madman at the
I mean,
table of
that's
life
the...
and death leads more and more to people hiding their wealth, especially when that wealth carries...
I mean, that's the hope of Anius, is that, you know, I can legitimately say that I have, ow. I can legitimately say that I have, you know, 3+ years of manager experience, you know, of store manager experience, where I've brought stores to success. I can outright say that, you know, I've had, you know, what, you know, experience in other things. Like, I can kind of say that stuff. So you know, I have a lot I can put on there, but this is also, the bigger part of it is this is a job I loved. Like, I love being able to help people with this. I love having the knowledge that I have, being able to kind of spread joy of my kind of, you know, I can spread my joy of games and such like that to other people. So I've kind of lost that. I don't get to do that anymore. If I go elsewhere, say a place like Best Buy or something like that, I can't take that love of games with me there, because that's not really what they're all about. So the manager experience I can take with me anywhere. The whole, I can't necessarily sell what I want to. I could go sell diamonds or used cars or something. I could do it. But that's not a passion of mine, so that makes it a lot harder to do. So, you know, I have the knowledge. I know exactly how to sell the stuff. I know how to add on, shit like that. I can lead people. You know, I have the experience when it comes to selling and leadership. It's just, you know, I'm not going to be doing that thing that I love, and that's what everybody always tells you, right? To do the thing you love. Pelor, to answer your question about Gungeon, Ivanius, I've had both for 9 years. I'm about to lose one. I'm gonna have to choose one or the other. So as for Gungeon, it's gonna happen. I don't know how soon. I haven't 100% in Gungeon. I know there's that big DLC that's happening sometime soon. So, you know, Gungeon is absolutely going to happen. There's no doubt about it. So the question is just when. I've been doing a lot of, you know, Final Fantasy XIV lately, and that's taken up a lot of my spare time. So I haven't been doing any of the, you know, any stuff like Gungeon lately. So that's why Gungeon hasn't shown up. I've just been doing other things. I haven't been doing any. All my recording, for the most part, has been during streaming, like now. So I haven't been doing anything else. Well, you know, part of me kind of sits here and goes, man, I really, I'm about to get cursed for this. You know, part of me sits here and goes, man, I really would love to be able to make money from, you know, from Twitch, but I also know exactly how much of a pipe dream that actually is.
Nicely timed.
You know, that would, the ideal for me, the stuff that I would love to be able to do, is I'd love to be able to sit here and go, the interludes were pre-recorded, yes. I actually, all the stuff from Space Plan was done over the course of the last week. You can hear me being sick. Go listen. You'll hear exactly how sick I am in those. But yeah, that's something I would love to be able to do, and I'd love to be able to say that I'm gonna get, you know, I might get severance pay, I might get like 11, 12 weeks worth of pay. So 3 months of pay and all in one lump sum to give me the ability to do stuff. I would love to sit here and go, okay, I'll just go on Twitch 5 days a week and really make stuff happen. And the problem is, it's just not likely to work. So, you know, so that would be kind of the other preferable option to kind of supplement that income, but it's unlikely. I'm not the type of person that succeeds that way, apparently. So it's just kind of one of those things. Like, I have to figure something out. So for Gungeon, you know, it's one of those, like, I just haven't, between working 44 hours a week, doing this maybe 3 to 6 hours a week, I just haven't had the time or interest in doing any offline recording. And Gungeon at this point is, there's not even, Gungeon doesn't even have a goal for us anymore. Hey, Drew. Gungeon doesn't even have a goal for us anymore. Gungeon is literally just the grind to finish the achievements. We've gotten pretty much everything else. It's kind of a weird thing to say, given how deep that game is, but maybe when the DLC comes out, maybe if the DLC's already out, we can start looking at it, but, you know, there's the DLC, but that's about it.
You lack prominence to use this weapon. Gain more fame.
Cool.
Trade.
I just got 2 merchant's rings. That's hilarious.
With the current
that is hysterical.
More take than give. The ring has been a symbol of faith since its earliest.
I don't even know what Slay the Spire is. Like, I don't even know what that is. Is that a bad thing? Okay, we're just looking for Thomas the Ogre. That's all we're doing. Like, see, I'm not a big fan of early access. I mean, look, kind of what I understand is that I don't have the personality people go for streamers. You know what? That's fine. I'm also not very likely to be the person who's gonna go and advertise my name and stuff like that. I really don't do that. Yeah, it's not gonna be fast. Like, in order to make the money that I was making in that job, I would have to have 25. Or sorry, I'd have to have 500. 500 or so subscribers, maybe even 1,000 to make that level of money. It's not gonna happen. Like, I know it's not gonna happen. You guys know it's not gonna happen. You know, I could sit there and I could kind of go, okay, you know, this is what I need to do, and kind of say, okay, let's, you know, let's throw up a, you know, a Patreon and stuff like that. If I thought that would work, I'd think about it, but I don't think it's gonna work. Like, I'm not gonna ask for donations. I'm not gonna, like, it's just a lot of that stuff I'm not gonna do, and that just makes it kind of not work that way. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I don't want to give you blessings. Thomas, where are you? Show up, please. I got work. I got an emperor I have to go annoy. Yeah, I don't know if I'm not interested in Hearthstone in the first place. A Hearthstone under boss rush does not sound like a fun time. There's Thomas. Okay, I have the thing. I have the thing. Okay, let's get our blood crescent. Attack the beast. Kill the beast. Kill the beast. Look, I'm just you got to remember at the end of the day, it's also a personality thing. I'm not as quick-witted as a lot of the players. I'm not as quick-witted as some people like, let's say, Northern Line or I'd even say someone like Markiplier. I'm also not as much of a ham as someone like, let's say, Markiplier. So that stuff doesn't help because I don't have that showman's personality for the most part. Like, I just don't try hard enough. And you know, that's just the thing. Like, it's something I gotta understand. That's not a thing for everybody. The fact that I have 6 people in here watching this alone is awesome. 7 people. And that's what's cool about it for me. And I also don't have a habit of playing a lot of those games. Thomas isn't evil. He's a person who doesn't want you to, like, beat him.
A reward well earned.
Achievement unlocked, well equipped. Okay. That's all the equipment. The spirit nods. Okay, so we are finally back to the Forest Guardian. Spirit nods sagely. You have proven yourself worthy enough to wield this powerful weapon. At long last, I may rest. I shall dream of your success, warrior. The Blood Crescent. Oh, it's a brimstone weapon. Okay, 13 fame, not bad. Perform a powerful attack that deals 150 damage, lose 50% max life when you equip this item. Wow. Deals 30% less damage to corrupted and undead. The Blood Pact, that's actually not bad. That looks like it might be, this might be more powerful than the original Blood Crescent. I'm wondering, how much is 150 damage? I think the Assassin's, I think the Assassin's weapon, or what is it, the arrow, whatever the artifact that we have to use. I think that artifact deals 200 specifically to thieves, so Sanguine Blow, that's really powerful. I like it. That's really good. Can it one-shot bosses? It might be able to. The spirit, 4 spirits explodes in a shower of leaves and disappears. Okay. Forfeit. We're done. Reaper's Arrow. Thank you, Redbird. Yeah, it's a personality thing, and I don't think I have that, which is fine. Like, that's not something that worries me that I don't have that. Okay. For defeating an ogre with the questing mace, we received the Blood Crescent and the questing mace. Wait, we got the questing mace back? Why do we get the questing mace back? What the hell? Well, I think for some people it's the game. I really do. For a long time, people were going after whoever did the Binding of Isaac, including me. At one point, I had a 60-person stream for The Binding of Isaac. And it was just because it was The Binding of Isaac. It's not because I was it's because I was actually playing decently well. It wasn't because it was me. It was because it was the game. In a lot of places, I think it's the game. Okay, so we did that. Okay, we're still not quite done, guys. We're not quite ready for the world. We need to go, and we need to deal with the devil. Okay, so for this one, I need... Let's go ahead and wipe all this stuff out. So we specifically need Dealing with Thieves. We need Dealing with Thieves. We need... Okay. We need Dealing with Thieves. We need, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Little Devil. St. Tala's Day. The Dwarven. Dwarven Haggler. We need Forgotten Dreams. Okay, so we got the Blessings. There's the Feather. There's the Horn. There's Dealing with Thieves. There's Forgotten Dreams in case we can't get it back. We got the Dwarven Haggler. We already got that. We do need Thomas. Let's get Thomas back. He's gonna be a thing. I mean, Drew, at the end of the day, that's really been the one thing that I can say is that I'm just gonna do me. There's a couple of things that I've kind of said I will and will not do for this channel, and I've been kind of strict about that. Bullshit. Okay, fine. You know, there are specific things I want to do and specific things I do not want to do. And kind of as an example of that, I do not want to shill. I don't want to try to push myself too hard. I want people to come view me because they kind of word of mouth to me or they searched me up. I don't want to just start doing advertising saying, hey, come see me. I'm a person that does things. I'm kind of weird like that. Like, that's just, it's not something I want to do at the end of the day. Okay, we need Gambits. So we need Grifter's Companion, Belvin's Favor, Dead King's Scales, because the majority of what we need are wheel cards. We also need the Ring of Concentration and the Gambler's... Do we need the Gambler's Jewel? We don't need the Gambler's Jewel. We do need, probably Imperial Armor, too. I don't know, what... Hold on, what did I set? What do we have? This is a chance card. We need chance cards, not wheel cards. It's chance cards that we need. I got into NL specifically because of Binding of Isaac, so I wanted to see some people playing it better than I did. So I'm right there with you. Is this on chance? No. Okay. Do we know what that is? Forget what type of thing that is. Okay, so what we need is we need wheel. Do we have any? We don't have any wheel cards, do we? It's all that's dice. Okay. So we need some dice, but that's about it. We don't have any wheel. Okay, so we don't need wheel at all. Okay, cool. We need chance cards, which is going to be Imperial Favor. We'll get rid of the... Get rid of those. The Mask of Holy Fortunes. Bubble Pop and the Gambler's Jewel. It's fine. Do I want a weapon? Like, do I care? I want the Blood Crescent, but the game won't let me have it. Remember that 19... Well, he's going to give me free fame. Guess pick up the Absol Plate. Could do Wreath's Ire as well. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, 6 supplies. So we're going to start with... We need to have the Mark of Damnation. We'll pick up both of those. I guess I'll pick up this Fine Sword, I guess. I mean... Fine Sword, Spiked Mace, just in case, and, supplies. Okay. This seems like a good way to make this happen. Okay, so we have 2 goals on this run. So goal number 1 is to defeat Theodore, whatever his name is, Theophilus. He's at the very end.
You must find the possible in the impossible.
So we need to defeat Theophilus, and then on top of defeating Theophilus, does the devil also have the ingredients? The devil does also have the ingredients. So technically, I can get all the ingredients twice. Let's take a blessing for luck. Divine Providence is good. Okay, and let's request any blessing. Allies return. Okay. Allies return's terrible. Okay, hopefully he will just... Thank you. Okay, hopefully he'll just give me the blessings I need anyways. Here's the Dwarven Haggler. Great for Angel's Feather. You can have the Gambler's Jewel. Sure. Okay. Got the feather. Okay, so he's just going to give me some free blessings. That's fine. Guardian Angel's amazing. Divine Intervention's fantastic. Death Die's okay. Steady Heart is terrible. But that's fine. That gives me all the blessings I have to have. It's not so much a debate. It's just me saying I'm not that guy. Okay. Okay, Ariadne's back. Kill the devil? I can't kill the devil. That's not a thing I can do. I don't have that ability. Okay, here's the little devil. Steal his horn. Okay, got the horn. Okay, so go to camp. We're already done with the first one. Use the artifact. Mark of Damnation. Summon a lost soul. Late one night, on the eve of full moon, you summon Theophilus, the apparition you helped free from enslaved by the Dark Lord. By the way, we're still talking to him on this one. Greetings, mortal, he rasped, emerging from the embers of the campfire. The blessing that I now possess could be yours also, in theory. I have no means to transfer the power to you, but we can craft the spell again. We have all the spell components. Okay, so we're going to give up Steady Heart, so we don't care. We're going to give up Allies Return, because we don't care. And we're going to give up Fate's Path, because we don't care. Theophilus adds your components to the magic vial, and completes a spell. May this blessing help you on your quest as much as it helped me. Theophilus says we're fading away once more. So, we got Eternal Hope, a huge success card is added to every chance card's gambit. Awesome. So, that is sexy. So, I now have... Ooh. I want that. Can I get another 17 gold somehow? No. Okay. Great Traveler, so he's here again. Earth Creature from behind. And now I have another horn. I don't get to do this again, do I? No, okay. Gambling Hansel. Defend from the soldiers. Oh, we're not going to call the Necromancers. I me, it's just different people are good at different things, but it's different people want to watch different things, and that's more the problem. That's fine. But yeah, so I'm just, this is me trying to have a little bit more fun with things. That's also kind of why you guys may not see too much of various things lately, just because, like, I've got to get in the mood now, and that has kind of ruined my mood for the beginning of the year. It's one of the reasons I really want to, like, get 100% on this, on a Hand of Fate, just so I can say, okay, well, if nothing else, I at least did that, you know? Also, so that way, whenever the endless mode comes out, I can focus on just endless mode and not the achievements I haven't gotten yet. Thankfully, grinding for achievements shouldn't take us too much longer. We don't have very many left to do. Okay, we're going to go ahead and search Hansel, which will give me the Grain Concentration, which is another thing that I need. That's excellent. Here's Lord Apollyon. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, thank you. Let's go Rumstock. There will be DLC. Nah, the person who completed Hand of Fate 2. That's exactly right. That's all I am. I am the person who completed Hand of Fate 2. It kind of depresses me that NL did it first, but fine. Okay, I'm curious what the huge success on this looks like. Let's try again. I want the huge success. I want to see what it does. Okay, huge success. Another win, Apollyon exclaims. You're adept at both combat and the finer arts. Yeah, 26 fame. Okay, so huge success did nothing whatsoever. That's funny. Okay. Okay, approach the village. Okay. So we'll go ahead and save Malaclips and move on. You know what? You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Okay. So, this is what I did not necessarily want to see yet. But that's fine. Yes, I want you to double up the huge success. Got it. And achievement unlocked. See? Miracle. Father Galfrey himself makes an appearance to give weight to your cause. You saved my life. The least I could do is persuade the guild to throw you a few coins. So, I'm going to take the 50 gold. Which I get immediately, apparently. Cool. Not bad. Great Traveler. Card next. We're going to get rid of Necromancer's Call. Deft Eye. And, Divine Intervention. Okay, we're going to go ahead and buy Absolved Plight because I like having really good weapons. How much does that cost? 18? We'll go ahead and sell... That's 9. It's only 15. That's a shame. What's over here? Hello, Lord Apollyon. Give me the money. Give me the money. Get another huge success. Yes, why don't we double up that huge success? For reasons. Another huge success. I am absolutely working a con on you. Can I get extra money? Aw. I wonder what happens if you buy shit right now. You know? I'm kind of curious what happens if you actually spend some of that money early. Okay, someone, I forget who it was, but someone wanted me to beat the devil by screwing Lord Apollyon. So we will be doing that. Oh, hello, Thomas. Ignore the farmers. Return the stolen food. Use to fight. And we'll accept. You need the gold in the check or bad things happen? Oh, okay. I'm kind of curious. No, I don't have anything good I can do. I mean, it also means that I played, like, 1 day a week, and he didn't. That's something a little bit different. Damn. Ooh, oh, wow. I was really hoping for that huge success. Wow. I suck. You probably get a game over. You might be right. Okay, I'll just immediately get that 14. That's cool. I'll absolutely I would love to have had the Mask of Holy Fortune just now. You failed the gold token? Oh, okay. Not too terrible.
Breathe. You have done well.
Okay, and can I have... I'll take the Imperial Armor. Cool. Okay, I have the most broken setup I could possibly have. Ooh, I get a Forgotten Dreams. What should we Forgotten Dreams, guys? I could follow the cards. I just didn't. I've done it before. I just didn't. Should we do Dealing with Thieves again and just get that achievement twice? Or maybe St. Tala's Day? I think we're just gonna do St. Tala's Day and get more blessings. That just sounds fun. Or I could just Dealing with Thieves. Let's just do it. Let's just... I mean... it's St. Tala's Day. Let's do St. Tala's Day. There's a huge success in here for no reason. I'm curious. Let's see if we can follow the huge success. Nope. That was really fast. St. Tala's Day. Okay, we got St. Tala's Day. Hello, Lord Apollyon. Oh, he gave me health back. I appreciate it. Change topic conversation. Okay, we'll come talk to you later. General store. Hello, sir. I'd like to sell... I can sell the Absolved Plate. It doesn't matter. Okay, what do you have? You have the Gambler's Jewel, which I don't need anymore. You have the Gladiator's Visage. I just need food. Let me just buy food. Get the potion 3 times. I wish that was an option. Hey, it's St. Tala's Day again. We'll just go ahead and take any blessing. Steady Heart? Okay, cool. Any blessing. And Allies Return. Hey! We have not done the world yet. I'm trying to get everything done before we do the world. Okay. Great Traveler. So, we're going to trade for an Angel Feather. We're not going to double this up. And I will take the huge success. Do I get something else for doing a huge success? You managed to convince the dwarf that... Why? Oh, wait. He paid me for it? That's amazing. That's fantastic. That is awesome that he had to pay me to take it. I like that there's a new thing for that. We're going to drink the contents. And get another Eternal Hope, which is going to piss him off. And... oh, it's a Shade. Okay. Man, I wish we had known this so I didn't have to do freaking Oswin to fight a Shade. Okay, Theophilus, I'm sorry. He's very angry at me. Desperation for salvation, your ally has turned against you. Like, I'd like to say I'm sorry, but I'm really not. I need the achievement. Oswin is not best, bro. Oswin is worst, bro. There's no bro worse than Oswin. No, stop that. Achievement unlocked, final death. I kind of feel bad. If it wasn't for an achievement, I wouldn't have done that. But it's for the achievement, so I did. Death is no release for me. Theophilus whispers he fades away, and soon it won't be for you either. Oh, poor you. Okay, Lord Apollyon. Ask for help rescuing Estrella. Okay, so he's gonna gamble with me. Okay, ready, guys? Let's accept. Deal the cards. Oh, would you look at that? 1. We're gonna double up huge success. 2 huge successes. That's a failure. That's actually bad. We might not get this right. Let's try it again. Got the huge success. Okay. Apollyon sits silently for a moment, glaring at the cards before turning on you in anger. You cheated! How did you do that? Tell me what magic you possess! The room falls into shadow as Apollyon throws the table aside with a flick of his wrist and advances on you. Flames erupt from the hearth, and Apollyon seizes you, declaring, I must grant your prize, mortal, but know that I will not forget this. The world fades to darkness.
The Empire has
okay.
Your path
we did it!
step, yet now there is no
we did it!
Over the iron.
Why are you giving me all my shit again? I already had all of that. So it doubled my health and then took half of it away. Okay, game, that makes perfect sense. What about Elder Sign or Salt and Sanctuary? I mean, if you're asking about what I'm going to play next, I have some pretty good ideas. Like, I'm not worried about finding something to play. Believe me. Well, I mean, depending on how fast we get the world done, because we got a couple more achievements to unlock, we might actually be playing something else tonight. Our cheating happened after he had already dealt the deck, so there was no chance for him to do anything about it. Ow. Like, we like, magically spirited the cards in after he had already, like, done his deal. And so how is he supposed to be able to tell us that we cheated when he's not supposed to know yet? In fact, how would he know we were cheating unless he had already done it, you know? Like... even the devil has to play by the rules sometimes. Hi, I'm over here. Stay still. Bye, Henricus. It was nice knowing you. Killed the Lich with Alien Engine and finished him with dodge roll? That's terrible. You should feel bad. Okay. That ties up that loose end. Okay, what do I still have to do? We gotta kill an assassin with Reaper's Arrow. We have to wield the Blood Crescent. And get huge success on 10 wheel gambits. Okay, well, I think I know how I want to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and take him. We're gonna go ahead and remove all of that. Okay. So the question is, what wheel gambits actually have a potential for huge success? That's the question that we have. We know that Field of Fey has it. What else has huge success? Beast of Cause probably has it. We also have to do the Healthy Potato, you're right. YouTube folks, while we try to figure this out, we will see you soon.